So hello guys. So the problem is union of an array with an duplicate. So it's an GFG problem of the day. The level is easy. So let's begin with the problem. So what the problem says is that given an two array A and B, the task is to find the number of elements in the union between these two arrays. So let's read further. So the union of two array can be defined as a set contains distinct element from both the array. If there are repetition, then only one element occurs should be there in the union. So basically what it says that basically you have a two array. So what you have to do is that you have to make a union from these two array and you have to there is one condition that there should not be a duplicate element in that array, okay, which you will gonna return it later on. So basically you have to store the union of these two array, and the condition is that there should not be a duplicacy of element. So so yeah, let's take this. Yeah, so the company stack, as you can see, that Zoho and Rockstand, and the expected time complexity is big of n plus 1, and space complexity, we will gonna solve it within that time and space complexity. So basically, if you see that this is a basic easy level problem. So by seeing the problem, what are the first thing which comes into your mind? So I think so you have think of using a set data structures or map data structures, because as we all know that the property of set data structure is that it will store the array element, but you cannot store a duplicate element in that set. So this is what the property of set data structures. So like set, we have also a map data structure, which is also on two type, which is an ordered map and unordered map. So basically, what does difference between these two array? Ordered map is basically used to store a array element in an ascending order, where you are storing the element in an ascending order and you are storing the frequency of that element. For unordered map, basically you are storing the element as it is in that array, and you are just storing the frequency of that array, and this is what the property is. So we can use any of these two to find the union of the array. So we will gonna use an unordered map, or we can use ordered map or set. Anything could be a fine for this problem. So let's declare an unordered map. So this is how the declaration of unordered map should be done. So basically, after declaring the unordered map, what we will gonna do is that in from the array one, we will store that element, all the elements into our map. Same thing we will gonna do for array two also. All the element of array B we will gonna store to the map. So for that we are traversing through a loop. So let's begin the loop and store each element in the map. So just a little bit of writing, and whenever you are storing the element, if that element comes again, then you have to just increment the frequency of that element. You don't have to store it into the map. So that's what a plus plus do. So for the second array, we have to traverse it again. So just write same thing again, but this time you have to traverse it for the array B. Same thing here, and same thing to store the element. And if you encounter same element in if you come across with same element into array, you have to just increment the frequency of that element. So right now you have stored, like you have created one map, and in that map you have stored the values of array 1 as well as array 2, but in that map you will not have a duplicate element. So just you have at the last, what you have to do is just return that map which you have created. It will not contain the duplicate element. Let's see whether our code is right or not. Let's compile and run to, to see whether our result is. So yeah, I will get a result. So let's submit it to see whether every test case passes for this code, or we are just lagging behind. So yeah, it's passing, and yeah, eventually it's all the test case pass. So thank you guys for watching.